All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Over 55 WTF Now, the podcast for the people who wake up tired and don't remember why. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a regular, thank you for coming back. Either way, you're clearly making questionable life choices. I respect that. Let's get right into today's listener questions. And if you've got a question and you want it answered, all you do is email me. over55wtfnow@gmail.com. And I won't use your name, just in case you don't want that out there. Question 1. Tony, love the podcast. Since you lost a lot of weight, what do you snack on now? First of all, thank you. I lost the weight, but I didn't lose my appetite. Let's be very clear. I used to be a guy when trying to lose weight would go to cucumbers. I was a cucumber guy. Yeah, just raw cucumbers. Once in a while, little fat-free Italian dressing. No dip, no seasoning. Once in a while, just once in a while, that a little Italian dressing. I kept telling myself this is healthy, but there's no value. That's basically water with an attitude. So I'm talking to this guy, one of those guys that actually knows what he's talking about. Real calm. He probably owns sneakers without white soles. And he goes, Tony, stop eating cucumbers. Eat some nuts. First I'm thinking, all right, buddy, this just took a weird turn. But no, actual nuts. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios. Not the honey roasted ones that come with a mortgage payment. It turns out nuts are great. Protein, healthy fats. They actually make you feel full. Unlike cucumbers, which just make you angry 20 minutes later. Very angry on those cucumbers. Now listen, portion controls matter. This isn't a free-for-all. You don't eat nuts like it's popcorn and you got the large bucket at the movie theater. That's how you gain weight, lose friends. So yeah, nuts were a good call. Cucumbers retired. They're living in Florida like me, probably playing shuffleboard. That's where you find a cucumber. Question number 2. Damn, this is a doozy. Tony, I drink a lot of natural light. Your podcast got me thinking about switching to vodka. Is that a good idea? Wow. First off, let's be clear. I'm good at a lot of things. I'm an expert at none. 0. So asking me for drinking advice is like asking Richard Simmons for fashion tips in the Husky section at Marshall's. I mean, come on. That said, vodka. Vodka's got what? 60 calories. Sounds responsible. Sounds like adult decisions. It sounds like a good plan. I used it. Listen, I drank vodka. I drank too much vodka. Vodka is sneaky. It doesn't taste like trouble until it is trouble. Here's the thing. If you drink vodka and don't eat, your life starts having more plot twists than Jack Bauer on a 24 episode back in the day. I mean, your phone goes missing. Text messages you don't remember sending are sent. You wake up like, why am I emotionally exhausted? And who did I apologize to? Now, compare that to coffee. I could drink 10 cups of black coffee. No problem. Worst case scenario, it's a few trips to the bathroom. And I'm really hoping I wore a Doc shirt, because once in a while, there's spillage. Vodka in 10 cups of anything, that's not a bathroom issue. That turns into a full investigation. So my advice, 1 or 2 vodka drinks on a weekend, eat food, hydrate. Don't turn vodka into a lifestyle choice. Natural light keeps you heavy. Vodka keeps you confused. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. Next question. Tony, I don't get out much. Where can I go meet some friends? This is a great question. Great question. How about we start with where not to meet friends? Where you don't meet your friends is online. People are way too comfortable behind a keyboard. It's insane. You sign up for like Nextdoor, nextdoor.com, right? Hey, I'll meet my neighbors. No, never happens. It's just people posting videos of kids riding bikes, complaining their basket makes loud noises at 6 p.m., and now they can't sleep. Sleep at 6 p.m.? What? Are you a child from Rome and just left the Colosseum after an afternoon battle? Then you go to Facebook and someone's posting a blurry picture of a 19-year-old kid at the gym, telling the world his parents are horrible people because they didn't teach him to wipe down the machine. Relax. It's leg day. This isn't a Senate hearing, so online can be rough. I would suggest get out of the house. Go outside. Try the pickleball courts, right? Pickleball. Most places play doubles. You get paired with a random stranger. You instantly have a common goal. A common goal. Beat the 2 people on the other side of the court. That's friendship math right there. No injuries. You're not 27. Remember that. Let the other people keep score, because nothing ruins a friendship like your lack of addition skills. Wear something that'll spark some small talk. Nothing political ever. Maybe you wear some Nikes and a t-shirt that says sneakers were handmade. Then just hope nobody asks, how old was the kid in a foreign country making your $160 sneakers for 50 cents an hour? That conversation can get real heavy real fast. Not what we want. Thank you for tuning in to the Over 55 WTF Now podcast, as we're taking care of your questions and your thoughts today. But I'm drinking a little coffee. That's cup number 2 today. Ooh, makes me feel good. Don't have to worry about driving either. Now, here's Tony's Over 55 WTF Now social tip of the day. How about heading to the dog park without a dog? Helping people over 55 to make friends without joining a cult. You don't want to be in a cult or getting injured. That's the focus I put in my tip of the day. And I'm thinking dog parks without a dog. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tony, you lost your mind. No, Tony hasn't lost his mind. This means you're the coolest guy or girl in the world. Going to the dog park without a dog is like going to the pet store for medical advice for yourself and not having to pay a copay. You just show up with the illusion that you're thinking about getting a dog. That's it. That's the move. You're considering getting a dog. but you don't have one, and you're at the dog park. You're not lonely, you're researching. You can approach anyone at the dog park, man or woman. No pressure. You're not flirting. You're asking questions. What kind of dog is that? How old is your dog? Does your dog shed? Is it a nightmare? The next thing you know, you're talking about relationships, stock tips, recipe tips, why nobody sleeps anymore. And you don't have a dog. But somehow you're the most captivating person at the dog park. Everyone else, they're stuck bending over, holding bags of shame. You're hands-free. Eye contact. Options. Now, one thing we want to avoid is losing friends at the dog park. So a couple quick warnings. Number one, give dog advice. You don't own a dog. You can't be giving dog advice, right? Your whole premise is, I don't have a dog. I'm here researching a dog. Don't give advice. Listen. Number two, I'm thinking about getting one just like that to 5 people in a row. They talk. You can't tell everyone you're thinking about getting a dog just like theirs. They talk. All of a sudden, you're the guy that's full of crap. And they called you out. They'll compare the notes. Last but not least, don't say anything that starts out, my last dog. No, you don't get a last dog. You're a tourist. You don't own a dog. You came in as the cool guy. Don't start anything out with my last dog. So you get to the dog park, you're solo. Yeah, dog parks without a dog. Low commitment, high conversion rate. Nobody asks what you do for a living. That's Tony's WTF Now. Social tip. Go outside. Talk to humans. Leave Facebook alone for a few hours. You'll be all right. Facebook will be all right. All right? That's going to do it for today's episode of Over 55 WTF Now. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, share it with someone who still uses Facebook as a news source. And if you want your questions answered on the show, email me at over55wtfnow@gmail.com. I promise I will not read your name on the video or the podcast. Your secrets are safe here. Be honest, I probably forget your name anyways. So take care of yourself. Stretch before you stand up. I'll see you next time. Over 55 WTF Now. Out of here.